Warped Tour has been great. Every day is a new challenge for us. Just kind of trying to survive the heat and trying to get our CD out to more and more kids, and play a better show every day, and stay in a consistent groove. But it's been great. Yeah, it's been super amazing.
Now, I mean, it seems like it's kind of a crazy fun time for many bands on tour. That being said, there's probably bound to be a story or two to tell. You have any funny or great stories to tell us so far?
I wish we had some funny stories. I wish we had some crazy Motley Crue shit. But
yeah, I don't know. We're pretty relaxed guys. We kind of just go about our day and then get everything done, and then we really look forward to our performance. We saw a girl pee at one of our shows. I think that might have been the weirdest thing that we saw. It was gross. I didn't even want to talk about it,
but you did.
But I did. I was trying to think. You asked for something crazy, so I think that's the crazy. It was during our set, and it was pouring rain in Florida somewhere, and she just started doing her thing.
So, well, now peeing Florida girls are now world famous.
So. Yeah. Hopefully she hears this and laughs about it.
Now, one thing I really want to know, I know there's so many different bands on here. Have you had a chance to really bond with any of the bands yet on tour? Have you hung out with anybody yet, or?
Yeah, we hang with the guys in New Beat Fun from time to time. Born Cages, we're actually from the same state. We're all from New Jersey, so we kind of see them around. We talked with Night Riots. We like their music. We go catch their set sometime. A couple other bands too.
Now, you said you were from Jersey. There's been quite a lot of amazing, awesome bands that have come from New Jersey. One that just bounces off the top of my head, My Chemical Romance. Them included, or other bands from Jersey, or even at the Warped Tour, is there any bands that you're currently touring with that you guys, like you said, being such a small band, look up to and have been influenced by, and are on this tour with you?
On Warped Tour?
On Warped Tour, yeah.
I couldn't say, and this is in no disrespectful way at all, but I couldn't say that anyone on this tour would be considered influence of ours, just because they're kind of more along the lines of peers.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the bands are sort of new to us. Majority of them we haven't heard until the tour. A lot of great bands, and there's a lot of talent, but a lot of our influences lie in things from the past. A lot of 80s new wave and stuff like that. Definitely Jersey stuff, though, Blondie and stuff like that.
You said 80s new wave. Can you tell us maybe a few bands that you can think off the top of the head that really influenced you guys to want to get into the music scene?
Well, I mean, we really love The Cure, and In Excess, U2, and the Cars. There's a big melting pot of influences, I think.
Now, last year, or less than a year ago, rather, you guys signed with Island Records, who have a rather large amount of well-known artists. What has it been like to be signed to Island Records and share such a huge, stage with your peers like that? How does it feel?
It's fabulous. It's great. It's it's so weird. Like, we always say to ourselves, being on Island, it was a label we kind of achieved to get on one day. Starting this band, a lot of the bands I was influenced by and still are influenced by are from Island, or currently still signed to Island. So when we kind of got that offer, it was funny. It was crazy that that they want to sign the band. But it's such a tight-knit family over there, and it feels so indie, and they're amazing people, and they're great to the band, and yeah, it's been nothing but awesome shit over there. So yeah.
So from the very beginning, even before you guys really started to get the major label attention, you guys always kind of wanted to go with Island Records. That was the end game.
Well, we weren't always trying to be a major label band. And that's never my intention or our intentions to be signed or something.
Of course.
Actually, when we started the band, we didn't even want to get signed. We were trying to do our own thing. It was just subconsciously, the bands I was influenced by were on Island, and it was kind of like that pie in the sky dream. If we were ever signed to a major label, I feel like our best fit would be Island, and it just so happens it worked out.
Now, do you feel like anything's really changed since you guys have made the jump to major labels? Does anything feel really different from when you guys were just starting out, or does it kind of feel the same?
I think that, maybe as people, we change on a daily basis, but the sound kind of just continues to evolve, whether the label's there or not. I think the sound's just going to evolve, and maybe in a small way. But I don't know. I don't really feel like we've changed that much. Things have gotten much different, but we still stay true to who we are, and that's what's so beautiful about it, so humbling, the way that we can be true to our art and be recognized for it, and get on this tour and have people say good things and be with the label and stuff.
Now, you guys did recently release an EP called Strange Therapy. How have you felt about the response to it so far? Are you pretty happy to see how it's been received, or?
Absolutely, especially being on Warped Tour. This is like our first kind of real tour, and being kind of like a different kind of band on Warped Tour, and not the typical Warped band, if that's even something. It's been super flattering and humbling that kids are giving us a chance, and stopping by the stage every day and watching us, and it's been amazing. We come from New York City, playing to 21 plus venues, so our audience has always been older, and usually playing in front of those older audiences have been such a challenge because they're a little bit more closed-minded in New York City. I feel it's definitely a tougher crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So this was kind of our first opportunity to play in front of a bunch of open-minded kids that just want to hear any kind of music. And Warped Tour is definitely that tour where there's the diversity of genres, and kids just want to hear anything, and it's perfect for us, and it's been going really good.
Now, you guys actually are in the process of recording a new album. How far along are you in the process, and do you have an idea of maybe when you would expect it to be out, or when we can even hear the first single?
Well, we just released our EP, Strange Therapy. That was right before Warped Tour. We don't really have a set plan of when we're going to the studio. We're shooting for before 2016, but we have catalogs of songs ready to be recorded, so we're ready to get in there as soon as we can. But definitely before the new year, we're going to shoot to go in.
Do you feel like it's going to sound similar to the EP, or do you feel like it's already going to have some differences from the EP?
Well, we're always evolving, but I feel like it's definitely going to be an expansion off the EP.
Yeah, I think there's definitely going to be something new and exciting, in addition to the EP, but it certainly is going to be, like Mickey just said, an expansion.
All right. Well, the only other question I really have is, what else are you looking forward to for the remainder of the Warped Tour?
What am I looking forward to? Every day, playing, performing. This is, just we're fortunate enough to get to do this every day and meet new kids, and them picking up our CD and finding out about us. That's the best part.